Welcome to the supplemental video to submission, a broad-scale expert study of visual social media analytics for situation awareness. To evaluate the usefulness and applicability of our approach, our study was based on ScatterBlogs, a system which integrates recent research approaches to monitor and analyze Twitter. This video will briefly introduce the system features and tools as well as the data and the tasks of the study. The views of ScatterBlogs are centered around a geographic map, showing either historical data or the real-time Twitter stream. Right now we are looking at live data. Just below the map there are calendar widgets, a dynamic time slider and kernel density base volume and sentiment overview for temporal exploration and filtering. On the very bottom, currently selected Twitter messages can be investigated. Several other tools are placed around the map, which help to apply filters and get aggregated information out of the vast data. 29 domain experts from the field of critical infrastructures and emergency management applied and discussed the approaches to analyze the flood in Germany in June 2013. We now present the tasks the experts had to perform by showing possible solutions. The first task was to get a general overview of the situation in Germany. Without reminding them what happened in the pre-selected timeframe in June 2013, participants were asked to find possibly relevant events and messages. At this point, it seems natural to activate the tag map to get a first overview. It will try to detect clusters of similar messages and show them as representative labels on the map. Larger tags resemble larger clusters, and topics that the system considers unusual are highlighted in yellow. In the country overview, we can immediately notice several catchwords like Hochwasser, which means flood. Users can now freely explore the tag map with temporal selection and semantic zooming. To the end of the time span, other prominent topics pop up, such as Ring and Park, two major German rock festivals. Task 2. Identify prominent topics in the city of Magdeburg between the 7th and 10th of June. One solution was to use the geo-search for Magdeburg and adapt the time span using the temporal selection. The broader topics discussed in the area can then be inspected with the content lens. The content lens is an interactive filter which now shows the most frequent topics of the underlying geographic area as tag clouds directly on the map. Moving the lens reveals that people talk about flood, dikes, sandbags and evacuation. When the lens is dropped, the lower screen shows the detailed messages included. In addition to the content lens, the tag map is again helpful. Here further anomalies can be seen more easily. For the topic transformer station, for example, there are messages revealing the station is flood and may be dangerous. Task 3. Analyze police activities in the Frankfurt area. The best way to solve this third task was to use the geographic keyword search for Frankfurt in combination with the textual search for police. A quick look at the timeline immediately shows a peak of tweet volume that is also dominated by negative sentiments. We therefore select this relevant time period with the time slider. Another possibility is to use the tag map again. This reveals street protests with police investigations that happened in the city center. Filtered messages include information about the usage of pepper spray and about the arrival of water cannons. Also, people are arguing that the police crashed a peaceful demonstration. Task 4. Find the geographic region most affected by the flood on the 8th of June and give a precise number of messages. Therefore, we can load one of the provided classifiers, trained to detect flood-related messages based on historic data. Now all messages containing information about the flood are shown in the classifier module. Correspondingly, the detected messages are highlighted as aggregated symbols with the respective numbers of messages on the map. If we select the time frame of the 8th of June, one can easily see that the symbol with the highest number is located in the northeast. By zooming into the map, the aggregated symbols are divided into more precise locations. We now see that again Magdeburg is the region with the highest volume of messages. The paper will report how the experts performed on these tasks and will discuss their opinion about the approaches and their real-world applicability. Thank you for watching this video.